past presentations, the master molecule in 21st century. I'm very glad that what is happening in the GMP department while the research strategy they are maintaining. So very good presentation from that guy. So this is universal respirometer, and actually this is my output of the PhD work when I did it in CEP department under supervision of Professor Akhtar Islam sir. So obviously I'm the first inventor and Akhtar sir the second inventor of this product. And it is the ultimate design product that I have been here. This is so this is SAS product, and we gave the name the BioSAST. That means biomonitoring activities or tools at SAS, and it is really SAS technology. So I'm now presenting. So welcome to Bioenvironmental Investigation with SAS technology, and we have named this BioSAST. So what is actually we have get, and we get the patent, and the patent number 10056119. And the patent is titled as Novel Method and Apparatus for Monitoring Oxygen Consumption in a Multi-Phase Reaction System. And since I am a faculty from Civil and Environmental Engineering Department, so everything that I focused on highlighting on my department, that means Civil and Environmental Process and some other else. But of course there are some departments where they are working in a high range. That means GEV or some other department. They are thinking about the DNA, RNA technology. It's a very sophisticated technology. But actually in the environmental engineering field or arena, we have to think about some indirect estimation. Because we are not the main analyzer or main persons to check up the oil. So we have to make some quick decision, rapid estimation, and then interpret some things, and then we made some recommendation for the reclamations of the scenario. So this product is designed in that way. So I'm trying to explore the system briefly. This is the apparatus drawing. This is the functional, the functional part, and we have added a laptop which is a data logger communicated, and that gives the full data in the computerization systems. Here the one diometer, the other diometer or oximeter, the reactor, feedback tank, peristaltic pump tank, there is another air pump, manometric device, and some others. So this is the total fabrication output. These are patent letter that I got from the DPDT, and it is patented in the policy of the Bangladesh government for the next 5 years. So let's talk about the behind the invention. Our earth has two parts, the inner part and the living part, and obviously the living part composed of water environment, soil environment, air environment, as the civil and environmental they think so. This is the primary part of the water, soil and air. So, as the technological backlash fading the living environment day by day, the situation becomes very dangerous. So we have to think about this, what kind of situation arising here. And technology is always searching the solution, but without proper diagnosis, no appropriate solution is possible. So main theme is focused on the diagnosis the environmental systems, biomonitoring that is called. So the technology is always searching the solution, but without proper diagnosis is very important because before to take some initiative or treatment strategy or reclamation strategy, we have to diagnose the situation. So do we have any bioenvironmental diagnosis tool and techniques? The answer is yes, we have. But the problem is some are very low tech. And we the civil and environmental engineers actually so much deal with these types of apparatus, which is called BOD, biochemical oxygen demand. And it's very well known parameter for the civil and environmental engineers. And in the topmost case, there is a possibility of cellular ATP that the Department of GEP or some other were the main users of these types of highly costly and very sensitive analysis. And this is the cellular ATP. And some these are very high-tech and precise results being get, but very costly. So in the environmental investigation, normal environmental investigations, we have to depend on the BOD, very simple determination approach. And for the last couple of years, the scientists are trying to alternate some parameters or some other analytical procedures very cost effectively to change the BOD procedure. So, but we need a device and methodology which is technically sustained, cost effective, easily manageable and locally repairable. So it was my research question, problem. So we have some high tech and some low tech. So we have to manage someone that is in between these two. We can easily manage that locally repairable, cost effective and technically sustains. Then Biosars offer environmental biomonitoring tools at low cost with competitive performance. So we made extensive research on this, literature survey, manual survey and some other output, and chronology step by step we have developed some model, and finally we reached the ultimate universal model. So what do we get from Biosars spirometer? So this is the first approach that we need in the environmental investigations. When we take some initiative for the industrial effluent treatment strategy, when we try to fix a system for that, or EMP, environmental monitoring plan for some hospitals or some other organizations such like that, then we need to estimate the stream pollution load. This is the overall criteria, overall approach. This is not the micro analysis approach. Macro in a vast sense. What is the total stream pollution load? We need that, we need the data. The pollution load this, so we have to design the drain and some other system and some other policy in that way. And the determination of metabolic rate of fauna, sometimes we have to determine that for checking the biodiversity and some migration systems or some other else, and the computation of respiration rate of flora. Selection of appropriate dimension of the bioreactors used in an effluent treatment plant. It is very important for the environmental engineers. They are usually work with that. This is effluent treatment plant, which is termed as ETP, effluent treatment plant. And it is very much important for the industries. To establish an industry, you need to read that. But for the process operation of a certain ETP, you need some monitoring tools. And in these tools, the only mechanism is BOD. And we have to wait for the BOD result 5 days. In the conventional BOD test, we have to wait 5 days for the BOD test. 5 days. So, if we take the measure of the BOD of a certain day, for the result, we have to wait another 5 days. So, within 5 days, what will be the condition of the plant? So this is the problem. So we need some mechanism, some device, some process control system that they can give the preliminary assessment of the biodegradation criteria that is going on the bioreactors. And this is an important field for the environmental engineers. They look at the biocompost materials and the biochar or biomanure that is you will get in the market, which is very important. But we before manufacturing or marketing of these types of biofertilizer, you have to determine the bioactivity of soil microbes, and you need the compost stability and maturity index. You have to find that, because without the stability and maturity index, we can't permit the biosolid or biofertilizer for the marketing. Quantification of the growing biomass in a reactor. Same case for the ETP or activated sludge plant or some other reactor, we need to quantify the growing biomass. Of course, there are various types of bioasset protocol which is very sensitive and very costly. It is available, but we need some comprehensive method, very easy method, and overall approach. The measurement of endogenous decay coefficient of biomass, because in the modeling concept of the bioreactor or the effluent treatment plant, when we try to design a robust clarifier or a reaction chamber, we need the values of the yield coefficient, decay coefficient, etc. Maturation index, we need that. So in an overall case, we have to measure this value. One thing I have to mention here, that we don't try to analyze in this way that how many bacteria, how many virus, how many rotifers, how many etc. etc. different kinds of microbes are present. We actually think totally, because in the whole room there are different types of people, some men, some women, some from different districts. So the person or great researchers from GEB and some other department, they are trying to analyze man to man, person to person, and the analysis is very sensitive and very important for future any kind of cases are needed. But in environmental engineering approach, we count all at a time. Okay, there are 35 or 50 microbes or the biomass load, milligram per liter. So our approach is like that. So in that condition, we have to measure overall decay coefficient or endogenous coefficient or exogenous coefficient. This is another thing, assessment of biomass health in bioreactor. Because when we run the effluent treatment plant, sometimes it is we got the objection from the plant owners that our biological treatment plant is not working. What is the main reason? Because it is working well from the morning, but at 12 o'clock it is shut down, or the eating up or the biodegradation condition of the bioreactor is fall back. So what is the actual reason? So there may be an event which making some inhibition, toxic